Welcome to Nelso ERP support portal. In this video, we are going to discuss about the distribution ERP which we have for our Middle East customers. Let's log in first, and once you log in, this dashboard will appear, and on the left hand side you will have all the available options. So let's start with the sales management. Under sales management, we have these options like create quotation, manage quotation, and all this. So please note that these we deal with the customized ERP solution. So this is the basic menu structure, and as per your requirement, all the options and the screens will be added. So in this create quotation screen, basically we will be creating the quotation. So in case if you need to prepare the quotation before preparing the sales invoice, you can use the screen and do that. And then manage quotation screen, it will help you to edit all the quotations. And then create invoice screen. In this screen, you can either create the invoice directly, or you can use your existing quotation number to convert them into the quotations. Then credit note. Credit note screen basically will help you to process the sales returns, right? And then the manage invoice screen. Manage invoice screen, in case if you need to edit any invoice, you will be using this manage invoice screen. Then daily sales report. If you need to run the sales report daily basis, at the end of the day, you can use this option to get the daily sales details. Then sales detail report. Sales detail report basically will give you the sales report for a particular date range, or for a customer or multiple customers. Then product sales details. In case if you need to have the data, product wise sales data, then you can use this screen. Then open order summary. Sales orders which is still open and not been invoiced yet, you can use this screen open order summary to get the details. Then sales return summary. Sales return summary basically will give you the data for the invoices which you have returned. And then we have purchase management. So in purchase management, we have all these options like create purchase requisition. In case if you need to create the purchase requisition, you can use the screen. Then edit purchase requisition, it will help you to edit the all those PO requisition. And then the create receive PO. So using the screen, you can create and receive the purchase orders. And then the edit receive PO. Edit receipt PO basically will help you to edit the purchase orders. And then debit note purchase return. When you process the return for the purchase orders, you can use the screen and create the debit note. Then daily purchase report, it will help you to get the details of your daily purchases. And then detailed PO report, you can get the purchase details for a particular date range using the detailed PO report, or you can use the vendor to get the details. Then product purchase details, it is basically the product wise purchase which you have made and for a particular time range. In open PO summary, all the purchase order which is still in open status. So that means you have already created the purchase orders, but you have not received the material for it. So sales and purchase management done. And then customer management. In this screen, you can create the customer, edit the customer, and the customer sales summary. In case if you want to see the sales details for a particular customer, you can use this customer sales summary screen. Then vendor management, you can use create vendor. Using the create vendor screen, you will be able to create the new vendor records. Then edit vendor, and then vendor purchase summary. Edit vendor will help you to edit all the vendor which you have already created. In case if you need to add anything like the email address or phone number, if you need to edit it, then you can use this edit vendor screen and do that. Then vendor purchase summary. Vendor purchase summary will basically give you the purchase details for a particular vendor, or for multiple vendors, or you can just modify the report as per your requirement. Then once customer and vendor is done, then we can move into the receivable management. So receivable management is basically will give you the information for the on all the receivables, the account receivable which you have. So receivable summary screen will give you the details for all the invoices for which we have not received the payment yet, right? And then it will help you to identify the invoices for which you already sent the invoice copy to the customer, but the payment needs to be received. And then the paid invoice summary. Paid invoice summary is basically the invoice details for which you have already received the payment. Then invoice aging summary, it's for all the invoices. It will give you the aging invoice details, like these invoices pending from maybe the 10 days, 15 days, or 45 days, whatever it is, that so that you can modify your collection requirement as per that. So and then AR ledger, basically this AR ledger screen will give you the information of all the information, like when you create the invoice and then once you receive the payment. So basically this is the GL, accounts receivable GL details. So for your convenience we have added it under the receivable management so that you can see all the activities here. And then the apply receipt payment, you can use this apply receipt screen. When you receive the payment from your customer, you can apply it in the system here using this apply receipt payment. Then payment receipt summary, it will give you all the payment receipt, the details of all the payments which you have received from your customer. So once this receivable management is done, you can go to the payable management, and then we have the option for AP summary here. AP summary will give you the list of purchase orders for which you have already received the payment, but for which you have received the goods but you have not made the payment yet. And the paid payable will give you the information for for the purchase orders for which you have already made the payment. In AP aging input, similar to the AR aging. So aging wise details, the screen which is open here. So how many days it's pending and all, so that you can pay the amount to the vendor and clear those payables. AP ledger is basically, it's accounts payable ledger. It will give you the both side entry, the debit and credit. And basically it's a GL thing, but we have added it here, like we have added under the AR ledger under receivable management. Then paying vendor. So when you are making the payment to vendor, you can use this paying vendor screen and you can make the payment. You can enter it here. And then the AP payment info. So all the payments which you have already made, it will give you those details. In the product management, under this product management, you can just create your products, right? And then if you need to edit it, you will be using this edit product screen, and you will be editing those product records. Then the product type. The product type is basically for the reporting purpose. We create the product type and then assign those product types to the products, so that in case so that basically it will help you to identify or maybe divide your product into groups, and it will help you for the reporting purpose. Then the pricing and costing option we have, you can create the standard price sheet using the standard price sheet screen, and then you have the quantity break price sheet. So the standard is the basically we have a fixed rate for it, and for the quantity break, let's say that for 1 to 10, the quantity wise, if you sell, then there is a separate price, and then if you from 11 to 20 separate price. So using this quantity break price sheet screen, you can set those pricing thing. Then the edit price sheet, if you need to edit any existing price sheet, you can use this edit price sheet screen and you can do that. Then the CSV price sheet upload. In case if you have multiple products and it's difficult for you to edit individual product one by one, so you can using this CS price sheet upload tool to create and edit the price sheet. Then the special pricing, it depends. If you want to set any special pricing for your products, you can do that. Then discount setup, any fixed discount for the products, in case if you want to do that, or maybe some other requirements using the discount setup screen, you can do that. And then the standard costing will give you all the costing methods, how it's being implemented, and how you want to use your costing thing for your company. And then once this is done, then there is inventory management. So this is option for first option is inventory inquiry. It will give you the details of all your inventory, how it's going out, and the on-hand stock and the EOM, unit cost, and everything, and all other details. Inventory in out will give you the exact details of through which sales order the product is going out, and through which purchase order the product is coming to your inventory, and all these things. Then the product location details. So if you're using the warehouse or warehouse module, and we have already allocated the location for each and every product, and if you want to see the location wise details, you can use this product stock location and do that. Inventory adjustment entry, at the end of the month or maybe end of the year, if you want to when you are comparing your on hand with your actual stock, and then if you find some discrepancy there, if you need to correct that, then you can do this inventory adjustment. You can use this inventory adjustment screen and do that. And in case if you want to see all the inventory adjustment report, you can use this inventory adjustment screen and get that detail. Then the general ledger module, you can use the create GL account, create new GL account for your company, and you can assign the account type and what type of account, whether the balance sheet, and then the template, which template you would like to keep it for the reporting purpose. Then GL inquiry for each and every GL account. And if you want to see the transaction debit credit voice for every day, you can use this one. The GL report, you can run the report for any particular GL account to see all the activities. Then we have the journal and expense entry, and to create and edit journal. It will help you to create and edit journal entries, and journal entry report will give you all the details of journal entries. And then create edit expense entry. So you can create the expense entry from here, and this is the expense entry report. And this is done, then we have the option for bank reconciliation. You can use this screen to do your bank reconciliation. Then you have GL budget maintenance, so you can just create your budget under this GL budget edit and save screen, and then if you want to view it, you can go to this view screen and do that. Then the option we have, that is financial reports. So financial report will give you all four options will be there. Like business summary will give you a snapshot of what is going on with your major accounts. And then the trial balance report, we all know about what is trial balance, P&L, income statement, and balance sheet. So these are the one-click report. You just need to open the screen and then click on submit. Automatically the report will be generated. And then you have the taxation, right? I mean, for the Middle East customer, the VAT is there. So we have all these options for your taxation purpose, like the sales and purchase tax summary, VAT payable refundable summary, output input VAT detail, then the tax payment entry, detailed tax report, tax payable calculator. All these options will be there under taxation. Then we have the warehouse management, where we can design your own warehouse, like how many racks and the bay and the location, whatever the way you want to design it. You can just come to this warehouse location screen and you can design your own warehouse here. Then the warehouse location maintenance screen, and here you can product wise you can define your location. In case if you're using the barcode, you can use print location barcode screen, and you can do that. And the menu group will basically help you to assign different roles to different users, and you can, using this menu group, you can then assign the restrict access for few users, or you can give access to some users. So yeah, that would be all from the basic structure which we have from our Middle East distribution ERP. This is the basic one, but I mean, as per your requirement, as per the new menu and the options will be added. So that would be all. Thank you so much, and yeah, and please wait for our next video.